All right, good morning, everyone. It is 7:40. All students, again, should be in their first period class. If you would, please rise and face the American flag there in your classroom, and we will begin this morning with our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and good morning again. This is your principal, Mr. Turner, with a few words of wisdom for you and a few announcements on this Thursday morning, our second day of school. So again, welcome back to our halls of learning here. Now, education is a very interesting word if you think about the root. To educate means, in fact, to draw out. So the question becomes, what enlightened possibilities can we draw out of you and each other this year at school? So let's begin our school year here as we move forward with a quote from a man known by the emperors of ancient China to be the teacher of all teachers, Confucius, a great Chinese philosopher and educator. He says this: "Even when walking in a party of no more than 3, I can always be certain of learning from those I am with. There will be good qualities that I can select for imitation, and bad ones that will teach me what requires correction in myself." So that's very thoughtful, very deep there. So as you move through the halls of learning here each and every day, notice the behavior of others. And you always have to make a choice. Which behavior will I imitate, and which behavior will I make sure I correct, and I don't do that? So think about that as we go throughout our whole school year. A couple other special announcements for you here. As we begin our second day here and we get started here, there's always lots of rules, procedures, routines, and processes that we have to work on and we have to follow. And the reason for those things is we want a safe environment for all of our students, and we want a learning environment, an environment that's respectful for the work that's going on with all of our students in the entire school. So I know sometimes as students you chafe a little bit, well, why do we have all these rules? That's exactly why, because we want a safe environment and we want a respectful environment to everybody. That means all the other students in the building, not just you, but everybody. We want to make sure we have a great environment for learning to occur and you to be able to do the work that you need to do for your education. So thank you for our first day yesterday, and as we continue to move forward, thank you for your work and working together to have a great environment here at school. So our senior class, we will be meeting during RAP. We're going to have a senior class meeting. We have some special information to share with you. That'll be on our RAP period. So report to RAP class, and we'll make an announcement and have you come down to the auditorium. So teachers, once students get into RAP first thing with your seniors, be sure that you have attendance taken before we call you out. Also, just a quick heads up, we will be doing a fire drill today. This is one of 4 emergency exercises that we will be doing in the first 30 days of school as we, again, learn procedures, learn routines, and make sure that we understand what we need to do in case there is an emergency. A couple quick things there that I just want to be sure to have on the front of your minds here as we're working through and we're talking about procedures and rules and routines. Be sure that when you're outside of class, you're in the hallways, you're heading to the restroom or heading to your locker from class, you have your agenda book with you. Okay, make sure you're doing that. Make sure teachers are signing off and sending you out to go take care of what you need to in the hallways. Have that with you. Also, just a quick reminder about our dress code. Ladies, be sure that your skirts are knee length. You look great. But sometimes those skirts that you might be appropriate for the summer, not appropriate for school. So remember, make those knee length. Also backpacks. We need to be sure we're taking care of those. You may carry a string backpack, but regular size backpacks have to be put in your locker. So let's start working on that today because tomorrow we'll be enforcing that piece, okay? So take care of your backpacks for me, please. Just a quick note about lunch. You know, lunch is a busy place. At one point in time or two during our fourth period, we have about 700 students in the Commons for lunch. So make sure that you're being respectful to each other. We know you're going to find routines to try to sit with friends or people that you know. Don't be afraid to sit with people that you may not know and meet new people and learn new things. So do that. Be sure, though, you check your times. You have 30 minutes for lunch, so your teachers will dismiss you. 30 minutes from that point is when you should be back in class. So just remember that. Pay attention to the time. We want to allow you to be responsible for that. We want to treat you like adults in that way, so you know your time, and we want you to manage your time. So make sure you are back in class by 30 minutes. So also, make sure that you're not back in the academic wing ahead of time. We release students back into the academic wing with about 3 minutes to go before you're supposed to be back for lunch. So please respect that. There shouldn't be anyone walking around in the hallways during lunch. Again, we go back to those rules and things about creating a safe environment and an environment that is great for education. We don't want any disruptions or distractions with people in the hallways back during that time. So make sure you take care of that. During lunch, you should be in the lower commons. Okay, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for listening to me. I hope you have a great day. And remember, make it a great day or not, that choice is always yours. Thank you.